Hey water signs, I'm Rodin. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be the general reading for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Keep in mind these readings are timeless and general. So when you come across this, if it's like a year from now but you're resonating with it, you're resonating with it and it's totally for you. Practice your own, use your own discernment with that. Okay, so I was cleansing my house like about an hour ago and that sage was out. And all of a sudden I started your reading and it was just like huge smoke. What's the word? Billows of smoke? Is that the term? I think that's the term. Interesting water signs. Anyway, don't forget to like the video. It does help it circulate. If you want to subscribe, we're excited to have you. And if you are subscribed, make sure you check your notification settings so you don't miss any impromptu lives or any other videos that I post. There are sometimes like when the algorithm changes, that notification settings are like kind of get a little kerfuffled. Okay. All right. Water signs. A few really important things. They were showing me the High Priestess card with you. You are in this High Priestess mode, and there's some interesting things I feel. Sage is going crazy. That sage is going nuts. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. I kind of want to get up and get it. No, it's like it's talking. Seriously, I'm like not even kidding. Anyway, sorry, not to get too distracted. ADD. Excuse me. Coming back to you, High Priestess. There's a very thick bubble around you, is what I want to say. I think you're very aware and very cautious right now as to who you let be in your space, who you allow yourself to interact with. I also feel that you are, it's interesting because I was going to say, like one of the things I was picking up on before I even started recording is I do feel like some of you are also more in tune with how often or how regularly you need to be detoxing, cleansing, cleaning. It's just like grooming. It's just like grooming the physical vessel, like brushing our teeth, doing our hair, things like that. Washing the body. We also need to do that energetically and emotionally from time to time. And that can even be in the form of taking a day off, right? Just relaxing. It can be in the form of actual cleansing ritual or using sage. It could be in the form of fasting for the body, right? Those things are really important. And as you're moving deeper into your High Priestess hood, I really want to say hood, not just an energy. It's like, I feel like it's a new chapter for some of you. It's a learning experience for some of you. It's almost like, it's not just picking up a new tool. It's like you go into like puberty to become an adult. Like this feels like spiritual puberty. I don't know if there's a way to say that. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, you're more in tune with how important those things are and how regularly you need to do it. Like you're just going to start to feel it. You're just going to start to intuit it. Like, oh, it's time for me to take High Priestess break. Oh, it should be the day where I'm just cleaning my body. Oh, today's the day that I really just need to rest, right? So you guys are getting more in tune with that. I was also picking up that as you're moving into this place, it's a very empowered energy. It's a very confident, grounding place to be in. It's a place of inner knowing, and there's a lot of strength and trust of the self and of spirit that comes with that. But some of you are also learning that you can feel this way and still have like soft, open-hearted, compassionate, loving energy. Like it doesn't have to be an extreme. Like you don't have to be like ooey gushy, right? And to express those things or to have that experience with people. You can be in this place of power, personal power, and still have love and compassion and softness. I feel like some of you who are in that boat, there might have been some programming that you've been dismantling and working through, where it's like, if I'm powerful, then like I need to be closed off to people, or being powerful means being a little rough or being like aloof or not caring or whatever. It's, you understand what I'm saying, where there's been some programming around like, oh, power means roughness, closed off, harshness, not being open, not being soft, not being kind, not being compassionate, while being soft and all those things puts you in more of a state of like, here's how soft I am, here's how vulnerable I am, here's how available I am, almost like a phase of an energy of disempowerment, like submission almost is the word that I'm getting. And some of you are learning that that is not the case, that you can be empowered and still be open and loving and compassionate. What else is this here? You're not putting people on pedestals as much anymore. Not idolizing people anymore. And that's also in relation to anybody who's been kind of like disempowering themselves in relation to other people, right? Like, oh, to connect with someone, I got to put myself down here. No, that's not the case. To be liked or accepted or loved by someone, I got to put myself down here. No, that's not the case. And in doing so, you're actually looking at people who I think you've possibly admired, or that normally you would admire, look up to, and respect, and you're taking them off that pedestal, and you're also starting to see the humanity in them. You're starting to see more of, you know, when I say humanity, I do mean things that we perceive as flaws. They're not necessarily flaws. They're just the, you know, the crumbs of the slice of bread. Okay, we'll just call it that. We'll just call it that. So that's a good place to be. It's very discerning. It's very honest, and it's non-judgmental. And it is empowering. So congratulations to my high priestesses who are watching. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for you. What are we going to start with? Let's go with the animals. Let's go with the animals. Any messages or insights for my water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Any messages or insights for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Working with your own element of water, because you are in this very like watery psychic place, watery spiritual place for those who are resonating with this. Keep in mind, this goes with someone around you. It doesn't have to be for you specifically. Water is going to be very important for you. Make sure you are hydrated, like you're actually drinking a lot of water. Taking spiritual baths if you can go to a body of water, like a stream, a creek, a lake, preferably something that has like running water or like water that's moving, like the ocean. Really, really valuable for you at this time. To feel the fluidity, thank you, wow. To feel the fluidity of energy. Like to feel it in a physical form, water is going to help you to actually be more in tune with the fluidity of energy in its entirety. Okay. So me working with nature spirits, that just came in through really strong. If you're not sure you're working with nature spirits, you will know you're working with nature spirits. They will make themselves known. You'll suddenly want to fill your house with plants. You'll suddenly start to see things when you're out in nature, hear things when you're out in nature. Things will start to interact with you in nature. Sorry about the plane. Any messages or insights from my water signs? Ah, the dragonfly. Oh shit. Hold on, sorry guys. Got stuck under my chair. Got a little crippled there. Dragonfly. Oh, talk about ooey gushy. Wow. Dolphin and elk. I don't know why. There's like some weird, not weird. There's just like, there's some like sexual energy here. Dolphin with elk. This is magnetic. Okay. This energy is magnetic. Be careful. People are gonna be drawn to you like bears to honey, flies to honey, whichever. Bears to honey came to mind. With dragonfly coming out, dragonfly is perception. It is intuitive energy. It is sight. So I'm not surprised it's out here. Also, I love the dragonfly actually has this chemical symbol for water. I just love that because it's kind of honoring the psychic component of dragonfly energy. So everything that we're talking about, very high priestess over there. Dolphin and elk. Okay, I'm getting a couple things. So first of all, I feel like you are also embodying this energy for yourself. Like I said, there's something about your energy that's like, actually, no, I didn't say this. I thought I said this. that's kind of serious. But I think that's because you are learning, for those of you who are learning, that, oh, I can be powerful but soft at the same time, right? I can be strong in my high priest, high priestessness, but still be loving and compassionate and open. That this is that energy. That's that combination of strength and personal power. I'm hearing accountability as well, responsibility that comes with elk. And then dolphin is vulnerability, it's play, it's sensual energy, it's like Gemini sacral fun time. Like that is dolphin energy. It's also the healer. It's literally the healer. So some of you guys is really for my healers who are watching. But yeah, this is all, you're embodying all of these energies. Okay, embodying all of these energies, and as you do so, you are becoming more of a powerhouse, and not in the connotation of like power, but in the connotation of beaming so much light and energy and life itself, and feeling really balanced and grounded in it, and learning again to be very in tune with your own emotions and open in that way and soft in that way, but still powerful and responsible and accountable and all that good stuff that comes with the elk. Now, I'll be very straight up with you. Like I said, you are magnetic. You are magnetic 1122 when I was just about to say this to you. Some of you guys are going to attract in a person. Get ready. This level of like magnetic attraction is a lot. Like the second these cards came out, like my heart actually started to race. So while you are magnetic and attracting a lot of people, you might be attracting a very specific person or people who were waiting for you. It's literally what I just heard. This feels like a fated meeting or fated meetings. Like people that you were, I don't want to say supposed to be dealing with, supposed to know, but that's honestly how it feels. It's almost like the people that you can attract in with this energy, and you're going to know who they are because you're going to attract a lot of flies too, but you're going to know the right people / person. It's for a bigger purpose. There's a bigger combined purpose to your dynamics that you're going to have with this person or persons, that goes beyond you, that goes beyond them, and you're going to know it. You're going to know it. Let's move on. Wow. Water signs, blowing it out of the water. Bad pun, I know. Any other messages or insights for my water signs for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? You had to. Oh, God, you had to. They had to throw the snake in there. They had to throw in that sacral kundalini energy. And especially with this snake in particular, you see that sacred geometry going on there. This specifically speaks of awakening energy, awakening sacral kundalini, creative energy, cycles, karma, all that stuff. You can basically just call it like how do I actually no, like the too many words came to mind for what you can call this energy, but this feels actually like a burst of energy, a burst of power, a burst of light is actually how this snake card feels. And there are cycles attached to this, and like I said, you're gonna know the people, persons you're gonna attract in. Not the flies, but I'm telling you, you're going to know where there's a bigger purpose at play, that like the two of you or the group of you that come together, there's a greater purpose there. You're going to know. You're going to know, and it's going to unlock something. It's going to catalyze something. The bigger purpose is what I just heard. It's going to catalyze the bigger purpose. Overall, we have golden egg. Golden egg is the heart. It's the heart space. It's the heart chakra. You know, it's funny. I never noticed those lines either before. All those triangles. Triangles are also, excuse me, represent catalytic energy, fire energy. But when you're talking about a triangle upright, right? You guys know the alchemical symbols. But the fact that this is the overall energy, it's the power of the heart, it's the power of light. And again, doesn't mean that you have to be soft and gushy, right? This is a big lesson for you. This is a big energy you're moving into for yourself that's going to act as a domino effect. When you're able to sit in both of those parts of you, that it's almost like you've had them like compartmentalized for a while, water signs. And now that you're learning that you can hold both at the same time, It's making your heart more open. It's also allowing you to hold more light and hold more love and like beam that out, and just get stronger. Get stronger in your own personal power and get stronger in your own intuition and high priest, high priestesses, and stronger in your love and ability to attract people to you and things to you. Wow, what a reading. All right, moving on. I'm actually just going to go right for the Runic Tarot. It just got really hot in here too. Any messages or insights for my water signs? You might have to do things differently. Sorry, this is also coming up. As you are stepping deeper into this high priest, high priestessness part of you, you might realize that like you actually might have to do things different. Like things work differently for you. Your intuition might actually work differently. You might have to, the balance you maintain in your life might also have to change. Like, you know, if you were working out at night, you might have to work out in the morning now to feel better. Like, so you might have to take some time to gauge that, like just gauge your body, gauge your energy, and trying different things so that like, okay, when you start to feel good, okay, you're like, okay, what did I do different? Okay, got it. This works. This doesn't work anymore. You guys know what I'm trying to say. That dolphin elk combo, I can't get away from it. Like I really can't. And some of you, like the people or person you're attracting in might be one of these energies, and like while you're kind of, you can sit in one of the other one. Words. Example, let's say you meet an elk energy, and that will allow you to sit in your dolphin energy more when you're dealing with them. If you meet a dolphin person, you can sit more in your elk while they're more in their dolphin with you. But you, water signs, you embody both. And you have the capability to hold both as much as you want to. Okay? It's interesting because they're so different. I can't get off the dolphin and elk. They're very different energies. Like dolphin is more like a child. Dolphin is more like a vixen who has too much time on her hands, like would slap healer on top of those things, right? That's dolphin energy. Elk is like elder. Elk is like, I wouldn't even say father, I mean father, mother applies, like grandfather, grandmother, elder, wise one, matriarch, patriarch, takes care of things, the protector, like that sort of vibe. Very, very different. And you're learning to hold both. Oh, water signs, 10 of Cups. I like that. You're striving for happiness most of all. You're striving for joy and emotional contentment over all things. You're prioritizing that. And that is actually a really good thing, because as you're prioritizing that, it's also helping you to maintain balance, right? What priorities will get you to the 10 of Cups? And if you're at the 10 of Cups, does anything else really matter? Does it? Does it? No matter what you have to change in your day-to-day routine. I'm getting a lot of like routine and balance with you on this. Or maybe even the bigger stuff, right? Of things that like you used to spend a lot of time worrying about, realizing you don't gotta worry about it anymore if you're prioritizing things differently. But 10 of Cups. Like I said, when you start to hold both the dolphin and elk, you're gonna really attract, you're gonna become very magnetic. And you will see through people. You will see through people, and you will know the people that are for you. You will know the people that are just very attracted to your light. Okay? It also doesn't mean you have to be guarded. There's something else that just came up. And that's, I think that's still kind of playing off the juxtaposition of this old program of power means closed off, right? If you come across people and it's like you realize they just are really wanting your light, and they're really not, they're not people you want to be spending time with, then that's okay to recognize that and just be human with them and be compassionate and all of that, without compromising yourself, okay? Without giving too much of yourself. And yeah, so you don't have to be guarded with anybody, really. The sage stopped. Any other messages or insights, my water signs? Ooh. Emperor. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles. Water signs, 10 of Cups, Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. You got quite the focus there. And again, it's this transforming of your idea of power, right, as the Emperor. Emperor is elk energy. Elk, I would actually say, is softer than Emperor. Emperor is kind of a little old paradigm. Emperor is a little like strong-fisted. It's a little aggressive in its nature, and it's kind of uncaring in its nature. They will prioritize the practical over emotional any day. The elk doesn't do that. The elk is softer than that. But in your transformation of your understanding of power and embodying that understanding is allowing you to have stability, is allowing you to also have new opportunities with other people and or a person that's really setting you up to really go for this 10 of Cups energy, and to also just live a life that's really aligned to this new transformation that you've been going through with your own personal power. It's like, again, balancing your personal power and emotions. Let's keep going. Wheel of Fortune. And it is time. It is time for things to change. And they're changing because you're changing. It's really simple. As you evolve and you start to hold more pieces of yourself simultaneously, and also after working through your shadow, they wanted me to make that clear. You would change, things would change. I don't know if I mentioned this, the importance of cycles, understanding that there's a summer, a spring, a summer, a fall, winter to life and all things and all energy. I don't know if I mentioned that. Important to understand that for you guys is what they're telling me. It was like, it felt familiar, but that's why I was like, did I say that? Did I not say that? Anyway, on the bottom we have 4 of Cups. Were you bored? I feel like you were bored. I actually feel boredom here. 4 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Okay, this is part of the shift. This is part of the shift for you, water signs, of shifting your understanding of how to exist within power, right? You can be powerful and still be the dolphin at the same time. You can have fun and be a kid and, you know, only care about joy and laughter and still feel powerful at the same time. You could be open and available to people in relationships and working on those things actively and still maintain an empire. You can still do those things at the same time. The 4 of Cups with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, something has become burdensome about something in your life that you've built or you've spent a lot of time and focus on. And I do feel for some of you it is career. Could even be something within your household. But 10 of Pentacles implies it's something long lasting. It's thinking about legacy. It's thinking about investments. It's thinking about household. It's thinking about all the career moves. It's like, that's what that 10 of Pentacles is. And with the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Cups around it, you're not digging it. It's like, you're not digging it really. It's not bringing you joy. And here comes the reprioritizing of joy. Focusing on 10 of Cups more so than 10 of Pentacles. Underneath the 10 of Wands, we do have the 6 of Swords, right? Being able to move past it with the Knight of Wands, with passion and excitement and fun. Knight of Wands likes to have fun, but the Emperor takes care of business. You see what I'm saying? Dolphin, Elk, Emperor, Knight of Wands. But you're definitely in your High Priest, High Priestess mode. And because you're pre-prioritizing that and you're learning to hold both the Dolphin and the Elk, and you're like, I'm doing 10 of Cups now, I'm not focusing on 10 of Pentacles. Focusing on the 10 of Cups gives you a shot at a whole other different 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this might actually result in a career change or a move, a big lifestyle change, because you're going from the 10 of Pentacles to the Ace. That's a big shift, and not to mention you do have the Wheel of Fortune here, helping you to shift things. Okay? Okay. All right, let's pull some advice. I don't think you need it, but let's pull some advice. I'm going to do spell casting. I guess this one is back in my rotation. Spell casting. Just so you guys know what deck I'm using. Any advice for my water signs? Water signs, please comment below when you start moving into this energy and start attracting people to you. Please tell me your stories, because the energy I felt over that was like, whoa. Oh, it's like, are those pheromones? What is that? All right. Any advice for my water signs? Nice. Can I get one more? I'll show you guys in a sec. And I do like to read them. I think it's important. Wow, you guys got two more. Yeah. So we have finding with clarity and commitment. Again, the learning to hold the dolphin and the elk is putting into perspective how burdensome this 10 of Pentacles is for you versus focusing on 10 of Cups. And it also doesn't mean that like you might not entirely give up whatever this 10 of Pentacles is for you, but by prioritizing the 10 of Cups, you can understand how your 10 of Pentacles needs to be reshaped or reformed, revamped, or maybe completely let go of. It's going to be, you know, situational, right, for each person. But with finding clarity and commitment, having this internal shift of yourself by holding dolphin and elk, holding play and fun and open, lovey, gushy, gushiness, and personal power, elk, boss, leader energy, however you want to call it, is giving you better understanding of what is actually healthy for you, what actually matters to you, and where your priorities need to be. Okay? But that's what I'm getting. And like I said, for some of you, you might actually be pulling somebody in. And many people. But some of you, this might be of someone of great significance. Okay? I said I was going to read them. I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like those cards are actually really clear. Oh, I didn't do them for each sign. All right. Okay. All right, water signs. I'm glad I remembered because I actually did like doing it that way. So this is the general water sign advice. Let's do Cancer. Cancer. I'll use the same deck. I put the cards back, by the way. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Advice for my Cancers. Advice for my Cancers. Advice for my Cancers. I don't know, I'm getting the word honesty. I'm getting the word honesty. I feel like there's a need to be very honest with yourself. I feel love, to be honest. I feel like there's been a denial of your loving feelings. Yeah, there's been a denial there. Hold on a second. Of what makes you feel full of love. You've been denying it, or it's like it's been such a lacking thing for you, whether it's a person or an activity, a job, whatever it is. You engage with it so infrequently that it's almost hard to remember what it was or who it was that filled you with love, feeling loved. There's a need to remember that, to be honest about that. Because whatever's going on with your current 10 of Pentacles, again, I explained what the 10 of Pentacles is. Love is lacking. Love is lacking for my Cancers. Any advice for my Cancers? Oh, Cancer. You got the Beauty card. This is a self-worth energy. This is a self-love energy. I'm reading this one to you because I feel like you guys need to hear it. That's what's lacking. that whatever your Ten of Pentacles is, whatever you have developed it to be, it's lacking love for yourself. If only you'd open your eyes and marvel at the beauty that surrounds you. In fact, when was the last time you gazed at your own reflection and told yourself how beautiful you are? Sometimes you feel attractive, yet at other times you feel cursed by the weight of ugly thoughts that you tortured yourself with and sometimes direct towards others too. It's now time to lighten up and smell the roses. Make a list of all your redeeming features and qualities and learn to love them. As you feel the beauty expand within, it reflects back beautifully at you through the hearts and eyes of others. Cancer. All right. Pisces or Scorpio? Ooh, we'll go with Pisces. Felt a little battle there. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Any advice for my Pisceans regarding this spread? Any advice for my Pisceans regarding this spread? Pisces, I want to give you fire. I don't know why I want to do that. I don't know if you feel really tired or really lazy or lethargic. I just like want to give you some life. I want to like breathe fire onto you. Like a dragon. I don't know, I felt the need to say that, but maybe dragons are confirmation for some of you. Can I get an advice card for Pisces? Ooh, Pisces, your advice card is prosperity. Prosperity is, it's like abundance. It's that feeling that life just keeps on giving. That's your advice. And it's funny because I wanted to breathe fire onto you. I wanted to give you life. You need the fire element, Pisces. You need the fire element. Whether you need to go stand out in the sun or you need to be more physically active, you need some more fire. You need some more fire, need some more fire, need some more fire. And there's also a need to, I hate to say it, be responsible. To be responsible. It's almost like you need fire and you need some of that elk energy more than the dolphin energy. Like holding on to the elk a little bit more. That's what I'm getting. So I'm gonna go ahead and read that to you guys. It's been a long, hard slog, and you've wondered if you'll ever reap the benefits you worked so diligently for. As you face financial responsibility, there it is. A little extra cash would certainly be very welcome at this time. Remain calm and courageous, for your constant worry and concerns are about to be a thing of the past. As a successful and flourishing circumstance beckons, the energy of affluence surrounds you, signaling that opulence and financial success is yours for the taking. Wealth is knocking on your door and asks you to invite it in a little luxury, for this is a most prosperous time. Congratulations, Pisces. But again, be a little bit more responsible. I didn't know another way to say it. And also, you need a little fire. You need sun. You need movement. You need heat. You need creative energy. You need a little bit of that, but definitely that responsible elk energy too. Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. This probably just feels like a whole other death process to you, I'm sure. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Any advice for my Scorpions? You guys feel tired too. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpios. Scorpios. Scorpios, I feel such a resistance with you. What is this? I feel a major resistance to people right now. And I get it. When you're also in high priest, high priestess mode, that kind of tends to be the case anyway. But yeah, I feel a resistance to people. It's almost like, I hate to say you're kind of playing Goldilocks, but that's not a necessarily bad thing. I'm not judging, not necessarily a bad thing. But it's kind of like you're coming across people and it's like, you keep finding that it's just like, you're like, oh, like, you're not quite the person or people I want to be hanging around with or talking to or engaging with or planning with. It's like, no one quite fits energetically. That's kind of what I'm getting with you. Any advice for my Scorpios? New beginnings, Scorpio. It's time to be reborn again. It's time for the new. Come on, get up. It's time. I feel sloth energy with you. I'm just being real. The new beginnings. Embracing new, embracing change, embracing this different way of existing by holding the dolphin and elk at the same time. Focusing on 10 of Cups over 10 of Pentacles. And again, your current 10 of Pentacles seems to make you kind of bored. Just emotionally dissatisfied, kind of bogged down, burdensome. Like, I think you actually do want a change, Scorpio. With that New Beginnings card, I do. But I keep feeling this, like, this kind of Goldilocks syndrome when it comes to people. Not a bad thing, it's just something I'm picking up on. Okay? But you're ready for new energy. This card heralds a brand new chapter in your life. You've already noticed challenges or even breakdowns in relationships that have always been familiar to you, both at work and in other situations. This is because you're at a turning point in your life and certain factors need to leave before the good stuff can come in. It's been a long, hard slog. Didn't someone else have that? Pisces also had that. It's been a long, hard slog, but there's a glimmer of hope sparkling in the distance that indicates a destiny you've been wishing for. New ideas, successful projects, and golden opportunities await. You have a second chance. Throw caution to the wind and trust in the great mystery as you walk into your future. Scorpios, this might really involve a special somebody. Like, that resistance to people keeps coming up a lot. You're like, why is this, like, why are they highlighting this to me? This resistance, this resistance, this resistance. Because you might be meeting somebody on your path that I think intuitively you know can spark a larger purpose for you or for a combined purpose. And I think you're like, oh, not again. Honestly, I think that's what it is. Not again. But embrace the new. Embrace the new energy, Scorps. It'll be worth it. All right, water signs, this is a relatively great reading, a beautiful reading. Cancers, my heart goes out to you. I just want to give you a hug to believe in yourself and have higher self-worth there and see what value you hold and can hold in anything you do, okay? Pisces and Scorpio, you guys are golden. You guys are good. I'm not worried about you too much, okay? All right, water signs, I got to go, but don't forget to check out Patreon, Vimeo, on the website, and I will see you guys very soon, okay? Have a good night, guys. Take care.